Non-boring music theory. Non-boring music theory. Non-boring music theory. Hey there. My name is Vladimir Uspenskii and this is Non-boring music theory talk 2. If you haven't seen the first part, it will be here and in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So let's go. Today we will talk about 3 things. First one, the nature of sound, the physics of sound. Why some sounds are higher and others are lower, and which one, and how it all organized. The second thing will be about how we call those sounds, how we name them, their names, their second names, and two different systems, how we can call them. And the third part that is very important, I think, for seeing music. If you're only a listener, it's not so important for you. But if you want to play music, if you want to understand music, if you want to create music, if you want to have a picture of this music inside of your head, the clear picture, then this third part will be very important for you. It's about steps and thinking and seeing music with steps. So let's start the first part. We are talking about the nature of sound, okay? So here we have guitar and it has strings. Now we don't care about those metal frets. We just see that the string has this length, this part and this part there. They don't take part in this sound. So this is a part that make those that becomes this wave, yeah? Because we can think about it, about those vibrations as a wave, like the string is doing those waves. It's I'll tell you now how it goes. It's a physical, very physical thing. It's science. So this is the whole body, yeah, that is making those vibrations, and we can hear sound, yeah, some sound, but it's not a sound like we hear from this system sound, you know, like this very thin and very ugly. This is pretty, let's say, fat sound. It has some bass, yeah, in it, and that's because it's not only one sound what we hear here. There are a bunch of sounds. There is a main sound. Let's say it's this one. Do you hear it? Oh, this one. It's not very well tuned. Let's tune it very well. Okay, so this is mi, or let's say E. But anyway, this is our bass sound. But also inside of this sound, inside of it, we have also this one. How could it be? Let's listen. Let's just listen and feel. I put here my finger. It's exactly the middle of the body of this string. So I put my finger here in this middle, in this above this fret, yeah, above this metal fret. and even if I start the string before, and I touch it here very like a little bit only. Do you hear it? Let's do it again. So you have this second sound, that is this one. I can do it louder, yeah. So, and this is the same sound that I get here. Cool, yeah. So you see. But what I'm telling you, that this one, this thin one, this higher one, exists, or let's say it's inside of this big one, the bass one. In the same time, we hear not only this bass one, this one, but also this one. Inside of this one. Not when I'm playing them one and then another, but when I play only this one. In the same time, we hear also this one. That is another sound, yeah? Do you hear it now? I think you understand. So, that's a very important thing. Let's go on, and we'll see why we're talking about that. Now let's find, it was half, yeah? Half. So now let's find 1/3. It will be third. Let's count like this. One, boom, boom, and boom. So it's my fingers are not perfect, but it's 1/3. And there is also a sound here above this fret. I can find it here somewhere. Here, the same one. And it's even higher. That was this one, yeah. But this higher one, thinner one, it's also exists inside of that one, inside of this bass one. Do you hear it? It was there. And so we hear not only this bass one and not these two sounds, bass one and this one, but also this one, the one that starts from this third of the string, the third of this body of the string. That's amazing information, very interesting, I think. So let's go on, and now we have a quarter. We have 1/4, yeah, and it's here also somewhere, yeah. So here we have also the sound that is very close to the first original one and to this one, but it's twice higher. It's even higher. So let's think, maybe this one also exists inside of the bass one. Let's listen. Yeah, this one. So it's there. Do you hear it inside of this one? A little bit. It's there. That's all the physics of the sound. Now we have we have more. Here we have another one, and then we have this one, and then we have this one, and it goes on and on and on. But we hear it less and less. It becomes like we almost don't hear. So what's that about? How we can explain this? It's very interesting. So we have this whole body of this string, let's say this full string. Then we have this half of this string, and in the same time we have these movements, these vibrations that the whole body does, like this, here and here. So we have this bass sound, but in the same time we have vibrations of this half and this half of this thing that goes like this one up and this one down, and then like this, up, and this main body vibration does, it's this main sound, and what those half strings do, it's this one, and what these thirds do in the same time, everything happens in the same time. It goes like here, 1/3, then up another 1/3, and here goes the last one. So it in the same time it goes. Wait, sorry. Here, here, here. Yeah. So it's this sound. Yeah. We have it in the same time. This wave of the whole string, of the half of the string, of the third of the string. All those waves exist in the same time, and 1/4, 1/5, 6, all of them exist in the same time. And because of that, because of those overtones, we call it overtones, those sounds, this one, this one, this one, all of them are overtones. So because of them, we have this beautiful and full and fat and like strong sound of this string, because we have a lot of those overtones inside of the main sound. Yeah. Now I think you have a lot of information, and it should be clear. I hope it's clear. So all those waves, the main wave, the half, the wave of the half, the wave with the 1/3, they exist in the same time. That's so beautiful. Even I can do like start with this and just put my finger here, and you will hear 1/3, 1/2, 1/4. That's it. Now we need to go. Maybe yeah. Let me explain a little bit more. Just it's even more basic information, but even if I started with the guitar, let's go. Maybe it's obvious, but for somebody it will be important. So you have this string, yeah, and you can move up with those frets. You're putting your finger here. For example, on a violin, you will not have any frets, and if you move your finger from here to here, you'll have two different sounds. But with guitar, it's easier because you can put your finger here or here, and the sound is the same because this fret cuts the body of the string. So now we have shorter string that we had before. This one open, so we cut, make it shorter, and the sound goes higher and higher. You hear, yeah. So from this low sound, it goes higher. With all the strings will be the same. This string is much higher than this one, but when we go here, it becomes even higher. So yeah, and that's the way how we do sound higher or lower with this instrument or with the piano. This one is electro piano, but the real one, it also has strings the same like here, but more different, a lot of them. And if it's saloon piano, it has strings like here, like they go like this. And if it's a big concert live piano, strings go like this. But the same idea that we can change the frequency of the string using 3 ways. First of them I've shown to you. It's when we make string shorter. But there are 2 more ways. You can pull the string harder and it goes higher. Yeah, you hear? So I do hard. I put it, pull it, and if I do over pull it, it will. I don't want to do that. Yeah, because I like my eyes like this. I don't want to have it like. So that's the second way how we can make sound higher or lower. So if I go like this, it goes lower and lower. And another way is the third one, is if we just use more thin strings, the sound becomes higher. So look, all of them are different, and this one is much bigger than this one. Yeah. So I go here, and the sound goes higher and higher, and higher. So you, for example, with the piano, you're using different strings, and also you pull them with the same things that are usually inside of the piano. But you don't have those frets like here. Okay, that's perfect, and that's a lot of information. If you're tired, you can stop now and then come back to the part 2. Part 2 will be about naming, about how we call those sounds, and I need to take